There's a serious issue going on in the world, and people are too stupid to see. And some people do see it, but I think it's too late to do anything about it. Um, I think the damage is far too extensive, and it's gonna take a really long time for things to really, really go back to normal. The divide between men and women are getting bigger and bigger, and there's already statistics showing that as the years go by, more and more people are going to be single and childless. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about men in this video and why we're checking out, giving up on societal norms, and why we're just doing our own thing. Life for us lately has been extremely stressful and depressing. You know, like every avenue of life, you're constantly, um, like you're either being said no to or it's going out of your reach. Like, for example, like everything is expensive. The job market is shit. The housing market is shit. Inflation, cost of living. Most people can't afford a home. They have no choice but to rent. And even renting is expensive. So owning is out of the question. And then you have the dating market, which goes without saying. Like the state that it's in right now is abysmal. Usually guys are looked as like go-getters, right? We're like seen as visionaries and the hunter gatherers. Like we're supposed to be the ones that take initiative and have a plan and go out there and get stuff done and be able to provide value. Um, we're it's there's like a expectation on men to deliver, right? Keep society running. But how can we keep society running if society doesn't give a fuck about us? You know, we're not appreciated at all. We're burnt out. There's absolutely nothing. So what we're doing nowadays is that we're literally just doing our own thing. You know, we're just doing our own thing. we I've met so many guys telling me, and it's sad. It's sad. It's not. I'm not saying it's like this should be the way or whatever, but it's just sad to see. But like most men are telling me not to get married. Most men are staying single. Most men are staying at home. They're not going out. If they go out, they're only going to the gym, or they're going to work, and they're coming back home. Most guys don't have friends. Um, yeah, they just have a very minimalistic lifestyle. I try to not live that way. I still like to do a lot of things. I'm very outgoing. I have friends. Um, I have a decent dating life. Um, I've I've had my fair share of experiences, and I'm trying to constantly like continually like just meet new people and see what the vibes are. I have a good career. Could be better. Taking steps to improve that. but life as we once saw it has changed so much. Like me growing up, ever since I was a kid, um, I noticed the world was different. People were a lot more happier, a lot more vibrant. There was community. There was not as much stress. Like I didn't hear people talking about, oh, things are so expensive or things are this or that. Like you didn't have to worry too much about the bills. There was no government pressures about this or that, or like things were so much more simpler back then. And and it was a lot easier to be more hopeful back then. But nowadays it's tough. You know, no one really has an answer to like like how should we live life nowadays. Like every single avenue of life is going out of your reach. Like what do you do? Like everyone's just in survival mode right now. So we're just kind of forced to find meaning in this chaos. We're just kind of forced to find a sense of belonging. um, you know just finding ways to better survive, you know and make that the new way of living. you know um, Sorry, I'm just muttering a lot of words right now, but I'm just trying to understand how we can. I'm just trying to make sense and, I guess, tell you, not tell, but like just having a way of explaining of how we could better live our lives going forward, because a lot has changed. Social media has changed a lot of things too. People think differently now too. I think people's um like everyone's psychology has changed quite a bit. Maybe you could say it's been more amplified because of social media, but yeah, no, like there's so much delusion. Both men and women have this. Me personally, I would say women have it a little bit more, but um it's just crazy. The dating standards. Um it's insane. Not every woman, of course, but yeah, it's just like everything is hard nowadays. You have to work hard, so hard for everything. Um, but like, it's getting to a point where it's becoming so out of reach. It's like people just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, so they're like, what should I work hard for when where there's no light at the end of the tunnel? So that's why you see most of the guys, like, they just like would rather just stay home and play video games and like collect welfare, and get their food stamps, and that's it. Like that's why this happens, because even if they were to work a career, like they still can't afford a home, they still can't get a girlfriend, they still can't do a lot of shit. So um, that's why they're just like taking like they're just like going full out with their vices. I still don't think that's the answer. I still think that we should keep fighting the good fight, focus on the positive of things, because otherwise you're just like, it's no way to live. You go into this negative spiral, and you start having suicidal thoughts. You start questioning your life. Um, you have to focus on the positive, and you have to try to be the change in the world that you want to see. So one thing I will say is that if you're an individual that's struggling, especially if you're a male, if you're a guy, start with making some new friends. finding some like-minded individuals that can accompany you in your journey. You're in this together, and um, find a way, find some sort of purpose in your life. Do the things you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Don't just live your life for other people, and don't just live life for your parents. You should start living life in your own terms too. Um, and Write down some goals. And right now we're in the end of the year, so it's a perfect time to get started. So 2025, you have a full 12 months ahead of you to make some changes. If you're living the same life every day, like if every day seems the same, something's got to change. So get started now, and don't wait around. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below what you thought, if you have any questions. And if you would like to book a free consultation with me, link would be in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.